From Covney, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Brandon McCarthy, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Brandon McCarthy has battled through some injuries throughout his career, and when he's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in the game of baseball. Big, tall, lanky guy, 6'7", about 210 pounds. Good fastball, not a great fastball. Has some sinking action. If Brandon McCarthy is on, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of ground balls early on in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Breaking ball stays high. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. So stepping in, Jose Peraza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. McCarthy, a California-born ball player. He was a 17th round pick during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Peraza is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
and it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hamilton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
In is Joey Votto now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Santana has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He comes in leading the NL in stolen bases, so for him, it's all about getting on base and letting things happen with his wheels. Everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Still only one out in the inning. The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Nope. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Reds 2 and the Braves nothing. Robert Stevenson will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jeanette is under it. One away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The 0-2 home. Softly hit out to short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. To second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The Braves do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
Striding in, Robert Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Third strikeout for him already these first couple of innings this afternoon. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And here's Jose Peraza. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Culberson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Line softly toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. One 0 count. Here it is. Here's a strike. So 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And the next in is Johan Camargo to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Stevenson is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in, Danny Santana. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Camargo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Duvall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we We are tied 2-2. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Right over the middle, knee high. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Votto, runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to left. Santana has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Now in the box, Brandon McCarthy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brandon McCarthy.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That's a tough take.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Jeanette is there, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Two out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Flipped out the other way towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Robert Stevenson. As he hits one on a line to left field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Shebler. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In is Joey Votto now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-2 Cincy. So striding in, Johan Camargo, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Danny Santana. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
And they're hoping one hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Freddie Freeman will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him float. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, look at Scooter. One there, just late. He's safe. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Ender Inciarte towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1-0 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Lucas Sims.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Sims, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Now batting, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Tyler Flowers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses. Ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. He's outside for a ball. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Popped him up. Duvall coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at SunTrust Park, tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary. through 6 innings of play. Phil Gosselin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Phil Gosselin.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Markakis. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. So 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The score remains tied at 3-3. Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Kyle Crockett.
Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Crockett, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. Peraza comes up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Count 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hit back up the middle. Peraza scoops it up onto first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. In is Joey Votto now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana has a play, makes the play, 1 away. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Duvall. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit.
Scooter Gennett.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to Gennett.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Right fielder, Scott Shepard.
And that brings up Scott Shepler. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Braves 3. Phillip Ervin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 27.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Hernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cliff Pennington will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ryan Schimpf will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Ryan Schimpf.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. Missed with a breaking ball. Three and two.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind them.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Schimpf on at first, nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Here's a pop-up now. Votto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Pretty good cut there, but it's the 2-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Score holds at 4-3. Aroldis Vizcaino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Previously against Vizcaino, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The Braves are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
The 2-2 pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cliff Pennington. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he fouls this one off. This year, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Billy Hamilton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Wind up and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Iglesias a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Irvin ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Swanson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here, and good awareness behind the plate as they'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cincinnati Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kyle Crockett gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and